Hi, I'm Dr. Heather Brown. I'm a psychotherapist and have been for 27 years, and I specialize on individual and couples grief and loss and relationship with ourselves and with others. And I've been asked to share a tip and a technique on how to help yourself feel your best. So, this is called the rosebud strategy. In the middle of COVID, I lived by myself with my pets, and I knew it was going to be really hard for me to not have contact with other people. So I was doing a lot of bike riding. And there was one day that was really, really dark and hard for me. I did a 2.5 hour bike ride, came back, crashed on my lawn, and I didn't want to go in the house. And I was feeling blue, and I was feeling sad, and feeling sorry for myself. And I turned my gaze to where there's rosebuds in my yard. And I looked at the bottom of one. And it was interesting because it was brushed lightly with the different colors. So I went over and looked at it, and it was gorgeous. And I'd never looked at the bottom of a rose before. I smelt it to see if you could smell the fragrance from the bottom of the rose, and the answer is no. But then I thought, well, I wonder what the bottom of all roses looks like. So I went through my yard, rose by rose by rose by rose, looking at every rose bottom. And after about 5 minutes, I called my daughter. She's an artist. And I shared with her like my fascination and my excitement and looking at the bottom of all these roses to see their beauty. And she said to me, "Mom, I've never looked at the bottom of a rose before." And I said, "I haven't either, but aren't they amazing? Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one." And she said, "You're having the best day." Now, what was amazing is in that part of my day, I absolutely was. And so it taught me something. When I'm in a dark place, when I'm in a weighted place, when I'm in a heavy place, it depends upon what I'm looking upon for how I'm going to feel. And of course, if I'm focusing on the things that are frustrating, I'm by myself, I don't have a boyfriend, my kids live far away, I'm going to feel dark. But if I focus on something other than I normally would, or something new, now I have a new experience. And when I have a new experience, I have a new feeling. So looking at the bottom of the rose, looking at the rosebud, gives you a very different focus. It's different than an affirmation where you're talking yourself, or a visualization where you're talking yourself into believing something. I find that those are helpful too, but I think it's even more helpful when you can actually change your vision. Now, I tie this with how I work with mental thought. And so when we have a mental thought that is troublesome, dark, hard, I ask myself, is this a thought I want to keep having? And if the answer is no, then I ask myself, what is a better feeling thought? Just like, what was the view that I wanted to keep having? Was it of being alone? Was it of being sad? Was it of being dark? Or was it to look at the beautiful bottom of a rose and see it for the very first time? You decide what you feel. And it comes off of what you think. And then it moves into what do you do? So if you're feeling heavy, dark, sad, depressed, lonely, ask yourself, what's the thought that I'm thinking? A thought is just a thought. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be the truth. And it definitely doesn't have to be a constant. And if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't bless you, I would urge you to change your thought just a little bit to move it up. Let me give you an example. I'm lonely and I'm sad. I'm grateful that I realized that I would like to have more people in my life. And there's some things that I could do to make that happen. I'm lonely and I'm sad. I wish I had people around me. I think I'm going to call someone or text someone to see if we can connect. You can't always jump to completely what it is that you want, but you can raise it to have a little bit of a better thought, to see the bottom of the rose. I hope this blesses you.